Hey, I'm Mr. Parka, and you're watching Mr. Tony the Dead.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there, and this one's going to be on Edge of the Axe. This is from Arrow Video USA, and it's directed by José Ramón Larraz. And what this is about, it's about this killer going around this small town, and he has an axe, obviously, and going around killing people one by one, random people one by one. And now Gerald and his girlfriend Lillian are on the case, kind of trying to figure out who the killer is before, the town is down to 0 people. Movie came out in 1988. It says on here 1987, but IMDb says 1988, so around that time. But it's one of those movies that has been on VHS forever and never upgraded to Blu-ray. And this is the first time it's on Blu-ray ever. And I gotta say, right off the bat, this looks fantastic. Absolutely looks beautiful. This is one of the best transfers I've seen in a long time. There's like good transfers from older movies, and they come out really good, but there's always kind of like there's a scene where they can't fix it right, or something like that, or it just doesn't look as great as I think it could be. And I know some of them are old movies, or the film is maybe molded away or whatever, and they do the best they can, but whatever they did with this, the whole movie looked really beautiful. I gotta say, like right away, it just looked really nice. Even the night shots were crisp and very nice. There is a scene where it does pretty much give away the killer's face, but if you watch an interview, it doesn't matter because they didn't use the same person as the killer in every scene. So if like you see the killer's eyes with the mask on, and then you see another person with those eyes, doesn't mean that that's the killer, because they've used several people, even women, in this. Men and women in this. So it doesn't. You don't know who the killer is literally till the very last second of the movie, and it does keep you guessing. And maybe I shouldn't have said that because but you could still guess who the killer is because it is somebody, and it's pretty twisted. With that being said, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but at least it doesn't give anything away of who it is, because you could see pretty easily this one person's face during the one scene where they're going to kill the one person. And I thought, wow, maybe it shouldn't be cleaned up like that, but after the the ending and then the interview, it doesn't matter at all. Barton Faulks, I believe that's how you say it, played Gerald in the movie, and Gerald is like this guy that's like all about the computers, electronics, and stuff like that. Pretty smart, but he's kind of mysterious at the same time. You don't know what's going on with him, and he meets Lillian, and she, her father, they own this like bar in town, and they have people that work for them. They're kind of like known, and so she has things going on with her family, and he just kind of keeps to himself. But Gerald's a very likable guy, but like I said, he is very mysterious. You think, is he the killer? Is he not the killer? You go back and forth, but he's very likable, very funny guy, but not like over the top, like stupid funny. Like he's just comical. Him and his friend in the movie, they play a good pair. His friend's not in the movie too, like a ton, but no, I shouldn't say he's not in a ton of the movie, but he's in it enough, and I think he played a good part too. Like he was likable. They both interacted well together, and it was very funny. The soundtrack to this is kind of weird. Kind of made me laugh at first because the first scene's in a car wash, and the girl gets killed in the car wash, and the next thing, it goes to like the title screen, and it's like this country kind of like upbeat song playing, and it's just kind of it's kind of a weird transition from this horrific scene to like this got killed in what, I don't remember the words or anything, but like it was like so crazy. I was like, it made me laugh, but I was like, I don't know, maybe it's you know, how, I don't know how they're supposed to take that, but like I thought it was like, you know, such a great transition. I love the transition of that. But this was actually the first time I've ever seen this too, and I did have the VHS for a while. I'm sure people have seen it sit in the back, you know, in the background, but I've never played it because first off, it's a pricey VHS. I don't know if it's rare or what, but it's pricey, and I didn't want it to get eaten because I've had one of my very pricey tapes get eaten. I saved it, but it got eaten, and I didn't want this one to get eaten, you know, because it was, you know, it's rare, and I didn't want to watch it online on YouTube or anything because I don't know, I just didn't want to watch it like that. So when I finally found out this was coming out, and from Arrow of all people, you know, I was so excited. If anybody else was going to do this, it would have been, for me, I would have hoped Vinegar Syndrome, but you know, either one is good, and I think Arrow did a fantastic job. There's just enough special features on here to keep you satisfied. Interview with, like I said, the guy who played Gerald, and he, like, I don't think he really did anything else. He went and he did acting, or I mean, he went to be a teacher, like to teach acting and stuff, and that's what he was been doing, and but he is open to conventions. So hopefully one day he'll be able to go to convention. You'll be able to go to a convention and meet him and everything. Seems like a very, very nice guy, very likable guy. He smiled through the whole interview. He just seems like very thankful that people are still watching this movie and have such interest in it. It just seems like a very thankful person, and you know, I really like to shake his hand and say, you know, I really enjoyed your movie, because I really did like this movie. I think it had a nice flow to it. Some of the scenes that where there was kills, they kind of cut away, which kind of can suck, but it didn't really bother me too much. But there was one scene where somebody was dead already, and it's like, well, I would have liked to have seen that person get killed, but it didn't ruin anything for me. But I thought this movie was great. I wish I didn't wait so long to see it, to be honest. But I thought this was fantastic. I think the mask that they wear is scary as hell. You don't see it enough, though, to be honest. You see it a couple times. You don't really see it enough, to be honest. But it is pretty scary. Very cool. And, you know, that's all I'm going to say about it. It's definitely a cool addition. 91 minutes, and like I said, that flows along very smoothly, I think. And the movie looked good, it looked great, sounded good, everything was good, the captions were good, you know, all that kind of stuff I say. But now I'm going to show you more about what's inside here. And here we have this limited edition slipcover here. I'm going to pull off, I'm going to show everybody. And this here is from Diabolic DVD. Now, I pre-ordered this early, and they had a you know, their own slipcover for it, and it's from Diabolic DVD. This is not too raised. It's a little raised. It's kind of glossy. You could see that. And then this sticker is more raised than this. It's not an actual sticker, but like it, you know, it looks like a sticker. It's more raised than this, and that's a little shiny as well, as you could see. And then, you know, I don't know what it is with the arrow things. I love this on the side. I don't know what it is. And the back is just like that, you know. But the spine looks really cool. I do like that. To be honest, if you can do without a slipcover, because I think this cover looks awesome, but I wish there was another cover they could have used for Edge of the Axe for on here, you know, or something, because this looks awesome, but it's just, you see this image and then they see the image again. And to be honest, like I said, if you're not really into slipcovers, don't worry about this, because as cool as I think this slipcover is, I think it could be better. You know, I just think it could be better. I think there's not much to it, to be honest. You know, I wish there was like more. Maybe his mask could be raised or something. You know, like embossed or something could be embossed, or there could be something different on here. I don't know. It's cool, but I'm not that impressed with it. I don't know. But I am glad that I have it. And here you have the sleeve, and this is artwork from Justin Osborne. I do really, really love this artwork, though. I will say I love it. I just wish that maybe on the slipcover there was the old artwork from the VHS, but you know, whatever. Or maybe the old artwork on here, but whatever. But I think this is awesome looking. I love this artwork, and I think it's way better than this, whatever this is. I think they could have used the VHS artwork somewhere, you know, just somewhere on where you could reverse it and have it as, you know, your cover. And there are the special edition contents. If you want to pause it now and check it out, you can. And here you have a booklet with the old artwork. That's the VHS artwork on there. And you have the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray is region A, B, and C. And like I said, here's the booklet. Not too much to it, to be honest. But, you know, you got your contents in here. That scene, the whole scene with her is awesome. And you got the back there, like, look at that, that's pretty scary looking, about to transfer and all that. And there's the back. And can I just say, the whole scene, it's not even like a that you got attached to, or I got attached to or anything. It's just kind of sad, and it's kind of funny because I don't feel anything for the humans, but there's a dog that gets killed in it, and you see it's already dead. You don't see it get killed, you don't hear it get killed. But it was this little, like, I guess he's a Scotty dog or something. He's just so cute. And you just see he's like, his neck is slashed. And it was just so sad looking. And I just felt so bad. I was like, oh, you know, I don't know. But like for the humans, I'm just like, you know, whatever. Hey, that's a slasher movie for you. And this movie is actually, you know, it's nominally set in Northern California. And very beautiful, but it's actually primarily shot in Madrid. So, you know, and this is like, you can't even tell. Like, you can't, I mean, I've never been to Madrid. I don't know what it looks like, but it looks really nice there. Like, I bought that it was California. You know, the scenes that they did looked fantastic. It was a very beautiful area that people were getting killed in. The director, José, he also did Vampires, which I have, but I haven't watched it yet. And I also believe he did, I don't want to say Death Mask, but I believe he also did Rest in Pieces. And I believe that's coming out soon from Vinegar Syndrome. So I'll be able to see. Now, don't quote me on that. I'm trying to remember what I saw. So if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But, you know, if I'm right, at least I'll be able to see other things that are coming out. And now that I saw this and really enjoyed it, and unfortunately the director's, you know, dead, but so nothing else coming out from him. But you know, at least there's things that I could watch that I never saw before, and I didn't know it was him. So now I'll watch it. You know, there's a lot of Spanish stuff too, like, you know, and I don't speak Spanish, I don't understand it, so hopefully there's captions if I, you know, find one of his other movies and I could read it at least, or voiceover. As much as it's annoying, I'd like to, you know, I don't like to read everything, you know, even though I say I watch with captions on the whole time, but still. But yeah, this edition, you have to get it. Being that the VHS is so rare and pricey, this you know, you have to get the Blu-ray. I think this is definitely a highly recommended pickup. I definitely think you'll like it. A great slasher, you know, not over the top or anything either, but I really enjoyed it. And again, you don't have to get the slipcover. It's a very cool slipcover, but I really don't think you need it if you're not into them. You know, you don't need it. I don't know how much more it is to get the slipcover compared to just one without one, but if it's like a huge difference, you know, money wise, don't worry about it. I don't know, but that's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. But I mean, I'm glad I have the slipcover. I think it's cool, but I just think it could have been a little better. I don't know. That's just my opinion though. But anyway, yeah, definitely check this one out if you get a chance. I recommend it, highly recommend it. Thought it was awesome, and definitely a lot of rewatchability, to be honest. I would have watched this right away after I watched it, but it was like 2 in the morning, and I had to go to bed. But I definitely would watch this again. And I really liked it. And well, that's it. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit that little notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload a video. If you're interested in purchasing this, I'll put a link below where you can purchase it. Also put a trailer below where you can check out the trailer, but like I always say, proceed with caution. There may be spoilers. Well, that's it everybody. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.